Hi everyone, it's Kathleen Deggelman and Kathleen Radu with Jeunesse and our G Factor team. Welcome to our North America Opportunity webinar. Great to see you on here, and I know many of you are going to be able to watch this recording and also send it to your prospects. We're excited to get started with you today. This is what we're going to cover. We're going to talk a little bit about just what's going on in the world today in terms of finances and crises in terms of the economy. We're going to talk about what the solution is, and we're going to share with you a little bit about the J Factor team and also, of course, Jeunesse, the great company we're partnered with. And Kathleen Radu is going to walk you through a great overview of the products and our youth enhancement system. A lot of times we talk about how we represent anti-aging products, but the truth is we represent a youth enhancement system, and I think just about everybody on the planet can relate to wanting to look and feel younger and to feel as great as possible. And then I'm going to walk you through our amazing compensation plan, and we'll help you get started with what the next step is for you. So first, I'm just going to share with you a little bit about my background. I did not grow up thinking that I wanted to be a network marketer. Kathleen, you didn't either, right?
No.
No. I think probably very, very few people in the world ever grow up thinking that they're going to become a professional network marketer, but I am so glad that I did. I said yes to this industry 9 years ago, and I've never looked back. Once you get a taste of what true time freedom looks like and really being your own boss and partnering with a great company like Jeunesse, it's pretty hard for me to imagine ever doing anything else. Becky always says that she's unemployable, and I can relate to that. I was in corporate America for over 20 years, 25 years probably, and in my early 40s I just realized that while I'd had a great experience as an employee, I really didn't want to spend the next 20 years doing that. And I realized that I had an entrepreneurial spirit, and I joined a couple of wealth building masterminds and started reading some great books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad and Think and Grow Rich, and really changed my mindset on what was possible. And luckily, before I bought the franchise or before I invested $100,000 in starting my own business, I was introduced to network marketing. And that first company was Monavie, and now Jeunesse has merged with Monavie, or I should say Monavie has merged with Jeunesse. And so interesting to have both chapters of my network marketing history combined. It's great to get to be able to spend time with some of those friends from that first company. But I was extremely successful with that first company. I reached one of the top ranks in just under 2 years, and happy to say with Jeunesse I reached one of the top ranks in just over 2 years. So it's been an incredible experience, incredible journey. I've been with Jeunesse for almost 3 years, and very, very exciting time in history to be with Jeunesse. We've just entered what we call the momentum phase for Jeunesse. And so if you're brand new or if you're thinking that this is something that you might want to do, I just want to congratulate you, because Jeunesse is definitely the hottest company in the network marketing space right now. And with what we have going on here in North America, all around the world, it is an amazing time to get serious about this. So now I'm going to let my very good friend and sister-in-law and business partner and fellow Diamond and Jeunesse, Kathleen Radu, just share with you what her story is. Kathleen?
Great. Thanks, Kathleen. So great to be here. And, my story, again, like Kathleen, I never grew up thinking this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. But at 27 years old, I was 7.5 months pregnant with my first son, who is going to turn 21 on Monday. So this is a really very special month for me, because I started in this month and in this industry. And I walked into I had a really great job after I graduated from university. I had a great pension, had a great salary. It was a dream job, basically. And at 7.5 months pregnant, I walked in and told my boss that I was not going to return after maternity leave. And I think he must have thought I was crazy or the hormones were raging or something. And he said, what are you talking about? And I said, well, you know what? There just has to be a better way. I didn't know then what I know now. And I did, like Kathleen, had a very entrepreneurial spirit and really just thought, you know what? I really had seen my mom raise 5 kids from home. And I really wanted to be able to do that. But I also wanted to really earn a viable income. And I was going to find a way through and a way to make that happen. And so I left that really great job and had my son and ended up going into traditional business. So for anybody here who's done traditional business, you know what that comes with. Lots and lots of headaches, lots and lots of hours of work. For 4 years, we were working 16 to 18 hours a day. And I remember laying in bed after 4 years and looking at the ceiling and thinking, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? This is not a better way. We had more money going out. We had 150 employees, more money going out every month than was coming in, and so much stress and so much weight financially on our shoulders. So I ended up selling that company, and at 4 years later was a single mom of 2 little boys and knew that I needed to find something, and I needed to find something quick. I had about 6 months of money to pay my mortgage. And sometimes, you know, when you're up against a wall, that sometimes is the best time to really keep your eyes open and look for different things. I was invited to a presentation. My sister-in-law, halfway through the presentation, gave me a nudge and said, you'd be really good at this. And I looked at her and I just kind of shook my head, and my thoughts in my head were, that is not a viable business, and there's no way you can make any money at that. Well, I was so wrong. I knew so little about myself and the industry, and I ended up jumping in with that company and had an incredible 11 years with them. After 8 years ago, after being with that company for 11 years, I had done exactly what I had wanted to do. I'd worked from home. I'd raised 3 great kids, and I'd been able to provide an ongoing income for my family. What I didn't have at that point was financial freedom and time freedom. Those were 2 things that were still missing from the picture. And I was fortunately introduced to this incredible vehicle called network marketing, and I heard about residual income, and I was all in, and I started to run with it. And often now, sometimes I say, boy, I sure wish I would have found network marketing at 27. But I'm so grateful for all of the things that I did learn over the last 21 years. So I, again, have been with Jeunesse 3 years, have absolutely loved it. You know, we've been creating over the last couple of years such great systems, and working alongside Becky Hurley and Kathleen Deggelman has been an incredible opportunity for me. And again, you know, we're always learning and we're always growing, and I'm just so grateful that we found Jeunesse. So that's a little bit about my story. I always give a big shout out to those stay-at-home moms or moms who really want to work from home and create an income. This is your vehicle to do that, and I hope that by the end of this presentation, you'll see that this is definitely your ticket.
Wonderful.
All right, so
Kathleen,
here, I'll take this on. So this was me. 96% of the people lying awake at night are worrying about health and finances. And I can tell you that when you are, you know, when you don't, money doesn't change you, but boy, I tell you, stress changes you, because it is all you think about all the time. And I remember many nights laying in bed, and you know, it affected my health. I was so stressed all the time. I couldn't function because I just didn't know how the bills were going to get paid. So this is absolutely true, and more people are looking for a better way to be healthy, and a better way to bring in that income every single month. So today's facts, again, a lot of people are finding it tough to make ends meet. We do know that, you know, we need multiple streams of income. There's no question. If you talk to anybody about it, you definitely need to have income coming in from different areas. There's no such thing. Sometimes you know, even talking to my kids now who are 19 and 21, pensions will not exist. And for many people now, pensions don't exist. And the closer you get to 50 and later, you start to really sit back and think, oh my gosh, what
But
are
nobody's
you going
close
to do?
to that on this call.
Nobody. And it's interesting. Somebody was saying, in order to generate, my financial person was saying the other day, in order to generate $50,000 of income every year, you need to have $1 million in investments. And I was like, wow. When you stop and you think about that, that's where having that second stream of income and being able to have something that's building on the side while you're doing your regular job is definitely important. And again, I have seen more people in this industry be able to quit their jobs, work from home, and gain financial success and freedom than any other profession that I know of. I mean, you can take what would normally take you 30 years, and if you work hard and you work smart and you work it right, you can actually build an incredible career and an incredible financial future and time freedom in 3 to 5 years. So again, a lot of the things that people are asking themselves, you can look at these statistics, 1% will be considered wealthy, and 63% are dependent on Social Security, friends and relatives, or charity for their income. And so many of us have, we just kind of get in the flow, and we sometimes don't think long term. And these numbers make you start to think long term. So imagine better health with our products. That's why we all look 30. More money, more time, and more freedom. And I tell you, when you do have these things, the stress of having time and having better health, they certainly are impacted very, very quickly. I often say, when we're working with people, what would an additional $500 to $3,000 a week do for you? And the first thing people often say is that would take away all the stress. Again, a lot of people, it's never too late. That's what I love about this industry. It's a level playing field. We have people who are coming into this industry after being in a career or profession for 25 or 30 years and getting incredible results simply because they are, they're driven for that financial part. Kathleen, were you raising your hand there?
No, I was saying that was me.
Oh, that was you. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I thought I was taking your slide.
No.
I love this. Global recession or your philosophy, not the economy. And you know what? It's so true. When we decide and you decide that you want to change your financial future and you want to change, I mean, again, when I was 27, I had no idea this was going to be the big picture for my life, but I just kept thinking in my mind, there has to be a better way I can work through whatever it is. And I'm like Kathleen, I'm a real avid reader of things that fill my head with the reasons why I should, not the reasons why I shouldn't. The huge global trend right now, home-based business, especially when it's linked to a social media platform, those are a couple of things that we were looking for. We wanted something that had social media platform attached to it and something that was a global international business. And if you look at these numbers, they're staggering. 200 million people expect to join the direct sales industry in the next decade. And we are seeing more and more people taking back their lives and saying, you know what, I'm going to control what's happening in the next 15, 20 years of my life. And I tell you, home-based businesses are absolutely on the upswing. I love that I can work from home. Sometimes I'm in my pajamas. I try to get out of my pajamas before my kids come home. But there are days where...
Sometimes it's a rush.
It is. But it is a great way to be able to, to sit back and build this huge international business. Again, one of the smartest people around, Bill Gates. If I would be given a chance to start it all over again, I would choose network marketing. And, coming from people who know what it is like to build the traditional business way, that's a pretty powerful statement. Warren Buffett, cash on cash return, it's the best investment I've ever made. I cannot agree more. A lot of people say to us, wow, you're so lucky that you got to Diamond. That's so great. And this diamond was 20 years of not giving up and just continue. And I know for Kathleen, it was about always finding a way through and continuing to just stick with it and do the work. And again, Warren Buffett has financial interest in over a dozen network marketing companies. So smart people. Really good to listen to them. A lot of people using network marketing. Again, we know it's a great way to reach out and have so much more contacts, so much more quicker. And you can see the list of high, companies that are very affluent. And again, our baby boomers, and we love baby boomers. I'm on the very tail end of baby boomers. And, again, it's about helping people look as young as they feel. And when you look at what the baby boomers are doing and what they're creating, and they have driven market trends consistently. And right now they are absolutely, without a doubt, driving the health and wellness trend right now, unlike any other, I believe, trend that's out there. So Kathleen, I'm going to pass it back to you.
Okay, thanks. So I am definitely a baby boomer, proud of it, and there's several things in common that all of us want, really no matter what age we are. We all want to be healthy. We all want to have more than enough income to live and to enjoy the lifestyle that we desire. And this concept of residual income, that was something that was really new to me in network marketing. Most of us don't have a chance to create residual income. Musicians, actors, writers, that's really the group that is very much more familiar with residual income. But residual income in network marketing is something very real and very possible. And the third thing that we all want is to look and feel as good as possible for the rest of our lives. And there's a few other major global trends that are happening right now. Because of the baby boomers driving the market, the anti-aging market is huge. And this is an interesting statistic. 20% of all skincare sales come from the direct sales industry. And skincare sales in general is a fantastically large category. And the fact that 20% comes from us is a great number. Jeunesse, that was definitely something that appealed to me when I first got in. It was the skincare that actually piqued my interest first when I first looked at this almost 3 years ago. And then this third statistic is interesting too, because many of our partners are women. And the fact is that 80% of network marketing reps are women.
Yay.
So how can we capitalize on these global trends? And Kathleen did a great job of presenting really the financial pain that most households find themselves in. So what we want to talk to you today is a great solution. And Jeunesse is an incredible company to partner with. We always say in network marketing that you get all the benefits of having your own business, but almost none of the risks, because in our business model, network marketing, the company, Jeunesse, does what I consider all the heavy lifting. They invest the millions and millions of dollars in the products. They run the warehouses and the accounting and the invoicing and the shipping, and they have all the employees. I think they have all the headaches, and I'm really glad that they do what they do. And when I first looked at this 9 years ago, my big aha moment was, really, all I have to do is tell people about it. So I think that we get to do the fun part. We get to share both the products and the opportunity all around the world. And that was another part of what I was so drawn for with Jeunesse, is just the global platform. So this is your business. You really get to call the shots. You are your own boss, but you have this incredible partner with our Jeunesse company. So let's just take a look back. Becky Hurley and Kathleen Radu and I all started in September of 2012, so we're coming up on our 3-year anniversary, and it has been an amazing 3 years. And when we first got started, we all saw the vision, we all saw what was potential with Jeunesse. They were certainly doing well, but I don't think, everything that I could have hoped that Jeunesse would accomplish in these first 3 years, they absolutely have, and then some. They have exceeded my expectations. In 2012, we were ranked number 82 on the Direct Sales Association ranking, number 82 out of the top 100. And Wendy Lewis, our co-founder, who's just an incredibly smart, generous woman, was ranked in the top 20 most influential women in network marketing. So that's 2012. In 2013, we moved from number 82 to number 78 out of the top 100, which was great. We also won the Rising Star Award, and we won 12 Telly Awards and 6 American Business Awards, all for our marketing and our videos. And then last year, 2014, we had a big jump. We went from number 78 to number 46 out of the top 100. Wendy Lewis was awarded Woman of the Year, which was an incredible accomplishment and award for her and for us to see her win that. And on the Inc. 500, the 500 most successful companies in America, Jeunesse was ranked number 258 and the fastest growing direct sales company. So that was wonderful. And again, last year we won 6 more of the Stevie Awards. And this year, or our latest ranking on the Direct Sales Association, out of the top 100, we moved to number 38. So we are now in well in the top 40. It's going to be exciting to see where we end up next year. And just so if you're new to this industry, you might not totally understand what these rankings mean. But for Jeunesse to be number 38 out of the top 100, we are being ranked against companies that are 10, 20, even 30 years old. And we're coming up on our 6-year anniversary in September. So it's an incredible place, and we've got some incredible company to keep up with that list. And I would have to say Jeunesse is doing an incredible job with that. So again, Jeunesse being ranked on the Inc. 500 list, number 258. Incredible companies to be ranked with. So a little bit about our founders, Wendy Lewis and Randy Ray. When I was asked to take a look at this almost 3 years ago, I knew that if this was something that I was going to do and really put my heart and soul into it, that I wanted to meet the founders. You know, it's important to see who's running the ship and to trust that they're people that you want to be in partnership with. And you'll have the opportunity when you come to the Jeunesse events to see Wendy and Randy, to meet them, to spend time with them, and just to, if you see them from the stage at all, you'll see what I saw, which is that they just have incredible hearts, incredibly generous spirits. They've retired several times. They are not doing this for the money. They really don't need the money. They love this business model, and they love traveling. They love traveling, and I think that's a big part of why we are already in 115 countries. One of the things I always say about Wendy and Randy is every time I see them, and I've seen them quite a bit now, I've been on a number of wonderful incentive trips with them and sat down across the table and had dinner with them a number of times. I always walk away and feel like I just had dinner with my super smart, super wealthy aunt and uncle from the South. And the people that you see from the front of the room on stage are the same people that you're going to sit down and have dinner with. Very, very, very congruent. They are who they are, and they're very comfortable with that. So Wendy being nominated Most Influential Women by the Direct Selling, that was an honor she certainly deserved. It was wonderful to see her not only be awarded that once, but twice. And Scott Lewis is Wendy's wonderful son, and he's our Chief Visionary Officer. He has basically grown up in the world of direct sales and network marketing. I think Wendy started maybe when he was about 4 years old. So he's really helping us to drive Jeunesse, both from a product standpoint and also in all the international markets that we're in. Wonderful person to work with also. We have an incredible management team. I think what I read earlier is that this combined group of people has over 300 years of experience in the network marketing niche. So wonderful people. I think I know everybody on this page, and just an incredible group of people to work with. And at the rate that Jeunesse is growing, our executive team is working incredibly hard just to keep up with it, and they're hiring people as fast as they can. Kathleen?
All right. So this is how fast we are growing. These are our old headquarters and our new headquarters that Jeunesse is moving into, and the whole top level there is all going to be customer service. We're very excited. As I know, we've heard stories about how in their old building there were desks in the bathroom and they were literally on top of each other. So they are very excited about these new headquarters, and very excited again for the type of growth that we're experiencing, and it'll be great. We have these opportunities for people to go down and hear about Jeunesse, and it's so great for people to see these beautiful new headquarters. 115 different countries. You'll see on there, these are the countries that we currently have offices in and growing. I think we are adding, gosh, I don't know what the number is, but there's always different pre-launches opening in different countries. We're just in a pre-launch right now for Brazil, and this list is constantly growing. So why is Jeunesse taking the world by storm, and what is everyone talking about? Well, I can tell you it is absolutely about our youth enhancement system. These are the products that get everybody's attention. And again, earlier we talked about how people are looking for health. And one of the things I love about Jeunesse is I love the holistic approach. I was brought up with a mom who, I never wanted to get sick when I was young because she would make these unbelievable concoctions that she would make us drink. And it was all this stuff, the health food based, and she always would go to the health food store and come home and she would whip up this drink and we would plug our nose and she would make us drink it. And I remember, being health focused when I was younger, you kind of grow up and sometimes, it's something that you have to just continue to work at. And I love that Jeunesse does the holistic approach because we know how healthy we are on the inside and how well we take care of ourselves inside radiates outside. So we have this entire youth enhancement system that has products for everybody. We have babies, using our serum for diaper rash, right up to people who are older in their late 80s and 90s that are using these products. So I love the whole approach to this and that everybody can benefit from it. Jeunesse has an exclusive patent-pending stem cell technology, and when we talk to people about stem cells, often it gets a lot of people's attention because stem cells is really advanced technology. 5-6 years ago, there was very, very little talk about stem cells, and now it's really on the forefront, and people are talking a lot about stem cell technology and how it's changing people's health. And again, the technology has led to a whole new product category, and we have the first adult-derived stem cell cosmetic line in the world today, which is again getting great results from this incredible man, Dr. Nathan Newman, who specializes in advanced cosmetic surgery. He is the one who has has basically discovered this incredible stem cell technology and has put it into our incredible skincare line. And if you actually just research a little bit about him, it is absolutely incredible, the accolades that he has in this area of research. Again, all over the media, he was the first person to ever do a non-invasive stem cell lift on TV, and it kind of went really viral. A lot of people were watching it. So again, the science behind it and the credibility behind the skincare line, we're so grateful for his research and his passion for developing this. And again, with stem cells, we have the ability with our body to heal ourselves. We know that, and stem cells just gives us that advantage to be able to start that process when some of those areas in our body have shut down. And again, I love this picture, because really stem cells are changing how we think about disease and moving forward. And we know all over the world, people are going to be able to benefit from these incredible products. With over 200 growth factors in our skincare product, our serum is our flagship product. I'll tell you a little bit about that. But what they are is basically what happens is our cells so at a cellular level, when we put on our skincare line, what happens with our cells is because of the growth factors and the way they were able to make it's basically the code that talks to our cells, and they activate the cells, and the cells start to do what they normally do, which is, they bring out all of the, they resurface, they bring back the glow to our skin. So they activate all of those cells in our body that have basically stopped working. As we get older, that definitely becomes more of an issue. We see that in sagging and sunspots and lack of tone in our face. So this is an entire skincare line, and this is really, this is what we've built Jeunesse on over the last almost 3 years now, is this incredible skincare line. And again, I've always been a skincare junkie, but I am also a half bottle junkie, which means I would buy really expensive skincare and I would use half of the product and I didn't see any results and I'd move on. I was always looking for something that was going to give me great results. When I tried the Luminesse, I tell you, I saw incredible results within the first 4 weeks of using this product, and I've never looked back. And in fact, I just had I just went and had my skin looked at for a facial, and she was saying how incredibly healthy my pores were and my face was. And you know what? I have not had those kind of results before. They're always looking at things that they can give me to help my skin look better. So I'm so excited about the results that people are getting. Yes.
How did you have time for a facial this week?
Oh, I didn't. I went for just you're funny. I went for just, what's that called? Anyway, so our serum, this is our flagship product. 86% of the growth factors in here. This was initially created for burn victims. Incredible results. Delays the appearance of signs in aging. I tell people this should be in everybody's emergency kit because people are using it for diaper rashes, bug bites. They're using it for psoriasis, eczema, acne, you name it. People are getting incredible results with this product. And I absolutely love what it's doing for people's skin. Brings back that luminosity to the face. Our night repair, one of the things that the esthetician told me was the most important thing you can do for your skin is you have a good antioxidant every night before you go to bed. Well, there is. I literally do my skincare routine so I can put this on my face at night because I love how I wake up in the morning. My skin is radiant. I feel like I have a facial in the night, and it totally rejuvenates my skin. Absolutely love the night repair. This is our daily moisturizer, and we know now, just by science and research, we need to be wearing something that has an SPF in the product, a moisturizer, 365 days a year because of the way that our environment has become. This is, again, packed with antioxidant, and it's going to replenish the collagen and the elastin in your face. Again, the Youth Restoring Cleanser, this is, I believe, the best cleanser that I have ever used. All my kids use it. And again, what I love about it is it's pH balanced, so it's got that natural toner in there. So if your skin is oily, it's going to help with that. If your skin is dry, it's going to help with that. It unplugs pores. It completely improves your complexion and your skin radiance. One of my favorite products, the Body Renewal. Again, we tend to spend most of our time on this when all of this is experiencing gravity. So this has got an incredible antioxidant, and it's got an anti-inflammatory in it, tons of moisture and hydration, and a lot of people use this product. I love the smell of it, and I love how it leaves my body feeling. So this is one of those things that a lot of people say to us often is, can I get this in the buckets? Because they love how it makes their skin feel. Our lifting mask, again, this helps lift long term. It compounds, so this is something we encourage people to use 2 times a week, and it tightens and firms the skin, but not only does that do that, but it makes your skin so soft. And it's a mask that you leave on for 20 minutes, peel it off, and it gives you a lift for a couple days, and it has lots of antioxidants and vitamins in it. Again, a lot of people say, people would love to try the product. Our products come with a full 30-day money-back guarantee, which I love as well because Jeunesse stands behind the products that they put out. But one of the things that I love about this whole clinical results, third-party laboratory study is the first one, and that is that 100% of people would recommend this product to family and friends. That's huge. It's not 85%, it's 100%, and this is third-party people that used our products. That says a lot, and that's the best part about what we're doing. We're promoting a product that's an anyway product. People are using skincare anyway. One of the things I say to people is I don't want to do something where I have to convince people to use product. And as we know, women love skincare, men love skincare, and people are always looking for the best products out there. So 100% would recommend it to family and friends, and that's often how a lot of our business is built. Some of the pictures here, before Luminesce, after Luminesce, one thing I know is that, boy, I tell you, if you can help somebody with skin and feel good about themselves on the outside, it changes their confidence, and the way that they attack life every day is totally different when they get out of bed and they look in the mirror and they don't feel great about themselves. So we're not just changing people's lives on how they look inside and outside or how they feel inside, but also how they go out and seize the day. This is a great picture of Lynn, again, very sagging skin, and this was just using the serum for 4 months, and these were her results. And again, if you didn't know her and you didn't know that her story, people might look at this and think that's Photoshop, but this is the power behind the stem cell technology that's in our skincare. Our AMPMs, these are not just a multivitamin. I know that Becky Hurley calls these a multivitamins for dummies. How many people have ever gone into a health food store and you've got to get your multivitamins and you end up walking out with 6 or 7 jars of pills and you're not really sure what each of them is doing? What I love about these is they are the only essential vitamins that also are the best anti-aging vitamin on the market. They have over 70 ingredients in each capsule, things that you can't even, you wouldn't even be able to get if you walked in and were to take a handful of pills a day. You wouldn't even get close to what's in these. So again, when I talked about the fact that they're anti-aging, they've got the free radical scavenger complex, they've got cellular rejuvenation in there, stem cell maintenance, they've got natural DNA repair support, and they've got telomere support. So when you look at what your average multivitamin does and what these vitamins do, they're worlds and worlds apart. And I absolutely know that since I've been taking these AMPMs, the AMs in the morning have a little bit of green tea in them, but it is a decaffeinated green tea, so it just gives you a little bit of a pickup and a pep. And at nighttime, it has a little bit of melatonin in there to help you rest. More people are saying they're sleeping shorter, but they're waking up and feeling more restful. So an incredible anti-aging multivitamin. And again, the science behind it, Dr. G.M. Papa, he coined the phrase anti-aging. You can just go and take a look at his credentials. It's incredible. He was nominated last year for a Nobel Peace Prize for his research in medicine and the stem cell technology he's created, the AMPMs. And again, it's absolutely incredible, his commitment to helping people fight off all of those signs of aging as they age. And that's really what it's about, right? It's about being the best we can be. This isn't about using skincare or supplements that are going to make us look or feel like we're 30, but what it's going to do is help us to be the best we can be with what we have right now at the age we're at. Our reserve gel packs, these are the most popular thing in our house. Everybody takes them. These are filled with antioxidants, and we know as much as antioxidants are important on the outside of our skin, they are critical to our well-being on the inside of our skin. They did a CAP-E test on this product, and the moment you open this up, it oxidizes into your cells, and it totally gets your all those free radicals are put totally at bay. One of the things with the CAP-E test that shows is that if you take 1 package a day, all of us wake up with about 1 million free radicals in our body, no matter how well we eat, how much we sleep, or how much we exercise. We wake up with those nasty free radicals, which create, unfortunately, disease in our body ongoing. It's an ongoing battle. If you take 1 of these a day, it'll reduce your free radicals by 50%. And I don't know about you, but 50% off anything is good, especially free radicals in your body, because those are the things that cause long-term damage. So an incredible product. Again, I went over most of this, but just builds a healthy immune system, healthy joint function, and again, indicates that, again, it helps and protects 50% on that oxidative damage that's happening in your body. The Affinity product, this is like totally advanced cellular aging. I call this the Benjamin Button of, if you ever saw that movie, this is not about just slowing down and warding off. It's about actually reversing the signs of aging. So this is all based around telomeres and the shortening of your telomeres. And research is becoming so advanced that we actually have an internal age, and our internal age is based on how short our telomeres are. So you might be 40 years old, but your telomeres might be so battled from all of the things that your body's been fighting that you actually internally are closer to 60. So what this does is it actually helps to rebuild the telomeres. It actually helps to, the tips of your DNA have got, they're almost like little caps on them. And as we age, those break down. And unfortunately, when they break down, all those nasty things that fall off of them go into our body and can really, really be the thing that causes age-related disease, Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, you name it, anything that's related to that. And most everything now is related to disease. So the Affinity product is based on TA65, and we have a friend right now who's been using the product for a couple weeks, and he's got gray hair and it's coming in dark brown, and he keeps looking at it and he's not sure, but it's only 2 weeks in, so he's pretty excited about the results. And again, here's the just a little bit of a rundown again. And a lot of people are loving how they feel on this. And that's one of the things that's so that I love so much, is that so many people are feeling these results. Not just seeing them, but they're feeling the results. Our Zen Body, this is a new product that's been launched just in the last, I guess, about 8 months. And this, again, was created by Dr. Giampapa as well. And it is the science of not weight loss, but fat loss. And I absolutely love these products because for the first time, many people that I know are seeing incredible results. We have a product which is the pill which helps to fire up your metabolism. We have an amino acid drink in there which is 20 grams of protein, which basically feeds your muscle every day, because we know the older we get, the harder it is to maintain muscle. And then we have our Zen Pro, and that is our shakes. And our shakes are a mix, actually, of a whey, a pea, a brown, and a chia seed. And they, again, high in fiber. And so what happens to a lot of people is they go on these diet roller coasters. They lose weight, then they gain it all back. And one of the things that this is basically attached to directly is leptin resistance, which means that our body doesn't know when it's full. So our body stores everything as fat because it actually thinks we're starving, so it's going to store everything as fat. And we are on that roller coaster of not being able to actually burn off fat and lose weight. And so a lot of people are having incredible results where they're actually not losing lots of weight, but they're actually inches are coming off because the fat is falling off with this system. So again, some before and after pictures. There's Ray. You can see again how he had started, what he had started. We had heard about him last weekend. He had actually started this program, started at actual eating healthy and exercising, and then he implemented the Zen Body and had incredible results. And he said he hadn't had results like this since he was in his early 20s. Again, some before and after pictures there with Sherry. And just an incredible product. The Instantly Ageless, this has created, I think we have over 8 million views now on a video that was posted by Diamond Becky Hurley on the Instantly Ageless. This is the Wow Now product because everybody loves to see instant results. No matter how much we love skincare, we want to see it working right away. And this is our new Instantly Ageless, and we've just, this is a product that you put on. It reduces fine lines and wrinkles and gives you a lift for anywhere between 7 to 8 hours. And it's an incredible product, and it's definitely the product that gets people's interest. People start using this product, and then they start using the skincare for those long-term results. So this is I call this our Wow Now product. You can see the incredible results. And again, confidence, right? A lot of people thought that they would use this product for pictures or for events, and now people are using it every day because they're loving the results. They're loving how it doesn't feel like anything on your skin, and they're loving the way that they look in the mirror. Upper lip, which is incredible, and on the forehead. I mean, just amazing, shocking results that people are getting with the Instantly Ageless. The best part is that all of these products work synergistically together. So as you're using the skincare line, the Instantly Ageless is a great everyday product to be using while you're starting to see all of the benefits of the Luminous skincare line. Look at this. I mean, isn't that incredible, the difference there in how that pulls that right back and tightens the skin?
This one was actually done at an event, and Lucy West shared with us that they were actually very nervous when this gal came up to be one of the testimonials because they weren't sure how it would work. And as it was working, everybody was just gasping.
Yeah. And again, I always tell people, some people will use it who will have a bag that's like this, and sometimes it won't last as long. It might only last 5 hours. And again, that's just because of the pull of gravity. So, you're always safe to say, again, depending on it, if it's something that's very light and somebody wants to firm up, you probably get closer to the 8 hours with the Instantly Ageless. All right, Kathleen.
Thank you very much. So remember the movie Jerry Maguire when he was yelling in the bathroom, "Show me the money, show me the money." Well, that's the part of the presentation we're going to move to now. And this is definitely, the comp plan for a network marketing company is critically important to the success of the distributors, and the success of the distributors is critically important to the success of the company. And everything that is great about our compensation plan is because of Wendy Lewis, our co-founder. She has a PhD in statistics, so she has a mind that just works differently than probably 99% of the people in the world. And Wendy wrote compensation plans for years for other companies before she and Randy started Jeunesse. So I think why our comp plan is so good is because over trial and error and lots of different opportunities to test different components of a comp plan, I think she, over the years, took the very best of what she'd learned and put it into our comp plan. And if you've been in network marketing for a while, you may have had this situation happen where you have a great comp plan, but then the company starts to tweak it and they start to take things away from the distributor. I'm happy to say that in the almost 6 years that Jeunesse has been in business, they have not had to change the compensation plan once. So every year they do an analysis and share. I've for the last 3 years, it's been shared with me that it's working exactly as it should, and they didn't need to change anything. So we're going to go through the 6 different ways that you get paid. Earlier I referenced the phrase residual income. What's so great about network marketing, and this was a new aha for me 9 years ago, is as an employee, years ago when I worked for IBM, I got paid 2 different ways. I got paid commission and salary. And then as a real estate agent in San Francisco, I got paid one way, 100% commission. And what we have found in our network marketing careers and with Jeunesse is that getting paid multiple ways for doing the same thing year after year is a very, very good thing. Some of the ways that we get paid are what we call active, meaning what you did right now, you're going to get paid right now. But some of them, like team commission, you build that auto ship base, you build that base of customers and distributors buying the product every month. That's one of the ways that you can really create residual income. So the first way that we get paid is through our retail shopping carts, and also just the retail that we can do from our home offices. I have to say, prior to Instantly Ageless, the amount of retail business that we did on our Jeunesse shopping carts, I mean, it was fun. It put a little bit of extra money in your pocket, but Instantly Ageless has totally changed that game. In fact, we have people on this call who have made thousands and thousands of dollars every month from their retail shopping cart because of Jeunesse. When you enroll and you pay your membership fee, think of it like a Costco membership. You now have access to the wholesale pricing. You get to purchase the product at wholesale, and you get to turn around and sell it at retail, and you make the difference. The second way that we get paid is our what we call our CABs, or our customer acquisition bonus. Typically in the industry, this part of the bonus is much, much lower than what Jeunesse offers. If you look at the screen, you'll see a list of sign-up packages from basic to supreme to jumbo to our one-year jumbo to our ambassador package. And each one of those has a customer acquisition bonus assigned to it, from $25 all the way up to $250. So you can make $1,000 a month just by signing up somebody on an ambassador package every week. 4 ambassador packages times $250, that's an extra $1,000 a month right there. And my favorite packages to sign people up on, or I should say to enroll people in, are the one-year jumbo package and the ambassador package. They're great deals. Those are our business builder packages. It gives your brand new person some inventory to get started with, and they can turn around and recoup their startup costs by retailing those products or even wholesaling those products to their immediate family and friends. In fact, I'll just share with you that typically, in the company that we were with before, if somebody spent $1,100 on a business builder package, the customer acquisition bonus was $75. And if you compare here with Jeunesse, when somebody spends $1,100 on the ambassador package, we get $250. So I think that's like about a 400% increase. Our team commission, excuse me, this is a very significant part of how we get paid. It maxes out at $26,250 a week. I think most people on the call can live with $105 a month, and that's just through one of the ways that we get paid. Team commission is actually one of 2 of the very high paying out parts of our commission structure. And how it works is all of our products have points assigned to them. The packages and the individual products, everything relates to a point value. And you're at the top of your business, and you have a left leg to build and a right leg to build. We have what we call a binary tree. And so all of these products and packages are going to flow through your business with associated points. And every time the Jeunesse computer sees 600 points on one side and 300 points on the other, that results in a team commission or a team cycle of $35. And you can have up to 750 team cycles or team commissions a week. And that's how we reach the cap of the $26,250. And just to put that in perspective, that is a very generous weekly cap. There are a lot of companies, a lot of comp plans out there where the weekly cap on team commission is $10,000 a week. So I love this part of our comp plan. And Jeunesse also makes it really easy to qualify for team commission. You only have to become what we call an executive, which means that you come into the business and you sponsor one person on the left, one person on the right, and each of them have spent 100 points worth of dollars to get their initial startup package, and now you're qualified for team commission. So there's a lot of comp plans out there where you'll have to sponsor 4, 6, even 8 to 10 people before you qualify for team commission. With Jeunesse, you only have to sponsor 2 people to qualify to make $105,000 a month. And then the second really high paying out part of our comp plan is called leadership matching bonus. And this is a graph depiction of all the different ranks that we have in Jeunesse, from associate all the way up to crown diamond. And as you advance in rank, you start to earn another level deeper into your all the people that you bring into the business and the people that they bring into the business. Those each count as levels. And as you start out at Jade, you qualify to earn leadership matching bonus on level 1. And as you qualify at Pearl, you get level 1 and level 2. And it just keeps going up from that. One of the things you hear sometimes in network marketing business models is sometimes you'll hear something negative, and it's usually coming from somebody that hasn't had a great experience or maybe doesn't really understand how the model works. But once in a while you'll hear something like, oh, only the people at the top make money. Well, there are comp plans that are heavy loaded for the top people, for the elite ranks, and Jeunesse is not one of them. Wendy and Randy have done a great job of putting together a comp plan that incents the brand new person that might be looking just to make a few $100s extra a month, all the way up to the very top person that wants to make millions and millions. But just to give you an example of how this is this is way more front-loaded than anything else, meaning the newer people, the younger ranks can actually make a lot of great money, is our leadership matching bonus. Jeunesse will pay out 65 to 75% on seven levels deep in your business. And if you look at level 1, level 2, and 3, you can actually make 55% of that 75% potential just by getting to Sapphire, which is a very, very achievable rank. So now let's move to our customer acquisition incentive. Remember how I just said leadership matching bonus pays out 65 to 75%? Well, how do you make that extra 10%? This has to do with how you make that extra 10%. Jeunesse is going to reward us and pay us extra for bringing in more customers. And it isn't hard with our products and in our business model to attract people that just want to try the product. So when you have 5 customers, and they can be any combination of retail customers, preferred customers, or wholesale customers, you're going to get an extra 5% on that level 1. So instead of 20%, you're going to get 25%. And if you have 10 customers, instead of 20%, you're going to get 30%. So how that plays out is, let's say that you are a Jade, and you're now starting to get paid level 1, 20%. That's going to be $7.25. Is that right, Kathleen? $7.25 level 1. Yeah. So every time your level 1 people, the people you personally sponsor, every time they earn a team commission of $35, you're going to get 20% of that, or $7.25, every time they make $35. But if you just have these extra 10 customers, you're going to make, instead of $7.25 every time they make $35, you're going to make $10.50. So it's a big, big difference. So everybody wants to make this extra 10%, and all you need to do is get along the way, you're going to attract 10 customers that will help you get that extra 10%. And so the last part of our comp plan is called the Diamond Bonus Pool. And as you reach the upper rank, starting with diamonds, you get to participate in a global company pool, and this includes the revenue from all over the world, the 115 countries that we're in. The company sets aside 3% of the total volume and pays that out quarterly to the diamond directors. I actually just received my diamond pool last week. I was very pleasantly surprised. This is a very significant part of how we get paid as you advance in rank. So if you're just getting started, you definitely want to set your sight on diamonds so that you get to participate in this. It's kind of like a global profit sharing program. It's not just related to your country, it's related to the world of Jeunesse. So everybody wants to participate in that. The other bonuses, this is definitely one of my favorite parts about Jeunesse. I love to travel, and over the years I have learned that traveling for free is even more fun. In the 9 years that I've been in the industry, I think I've been on 15, world-class, first-class trips. Kathleen, I'm sure you've been on at least that many. It's a very, very fun way to travel, and Jeunesse has what we call the trips for the upper ranks. Like when you get to Emerald, you get to go to Maui in January, and when you get to Diamond, you get to go on the Diamond trip, and you get to go on those Diamond trips every year as long as you achieve that. We have those trips, and those are the trips that you aspire to. They're amazing, but Jeunesse levels the playing field and offers us at least a couple of trips a year that everybody can qualify for. Whether you're a brand new person, a Jade, Pearl, Sapphire, Ruby, you don't have to get to the upper ranks to travel with Jeunesse. There's typically about 15 different ways to get to go on these trips. Last year we had several thousand of us go on the Alaska cruise. Kathleen, Becky, myself and my husband, we had a great time watching glaciers fall into the ocean. It makes an amazing sound. And next month in July, there's going to be thousands of us that get to go on the Riviera Maya trip. So definitely take a look at these promotional bonuses as they come out. Depending on where you are in the world, it may be a different promotion. There's a lot of people that just came back from Dubai. That was an amazing promotion. I hope they set that one up for us in North America. Maybe next year. I'll put our vote in for that. So, just a note about the personal development that happens along the way too. Creating your own financial freedom is truly amazing, and helping other people do the same thing is, to be able to be in that position is a blessing. The personal development that you're going to get along the way by building a Jeunesse business with us it's really hard to even describe. I mean, the influence and the books that you'll be encouraged to read and the shoes that you're going to step into by being that person that stands up in the front of the room and shares your story. I mean, I know there's a lot of people on the call that, most people are nervous when you first do a webinar like this, right, Kathleen? Or when you do, you come on our team call on Monday nights and you share your story, or we see you at the events and, you're being recognized as a brand new Sapphire, and we bring you up to the front of the room and we ask you to, say your name and where you're from and give a business builder tip. And it's amazing how many people forget their name. But the practice, the more that you do it, the better that you get at it. And, we make it fun. This definitely is going to tap into your entrepreneurial spirit and take you to places that you just couldn't even have imagined in traditional business. So it's one of the personal development that you get along the way is truly one of the best things about saying yes to Jeunesse and to our team. And Kathleen, I'll turn it back to you.
Sure. Again, one of the most, actually, fun. It's funny, Kathleen, because when you said the shoes, I thought you were going to say the shoes that you're going to buy instead of the shoes you're going to step into.
Yeah, we've got a bit of that.
It's really important, again, who the company, when you're looking at a company, who they're partnering with. And we couldn't be more thrilled that Jeunesse has partnered with Jeunesse Kids, has partnered with Free the Children. Many of you have heard about We Day. It's a big event that happens all over where people come together and they're really changing the lives of children through education and learning. And it's an incredible story. If you want to know more about that, just absolutely go and check out Free the Children. And Craig and Mark have an incredible story that has just changed so many thousands and thousands of people's lives. And so far, Jeunesse has put so much money towards the Adopt-A Village, and I know that it's such an ongoing passion for Wendy and Randy to continue to support this ongoing, and just the thought of what we're going to be able to do as Jeunesse continues to grow to that $1 billion is just absolutely very exciting. So really, I always say the heart of the company trickles from the top, and you certainly can feel it in the field, and we're so grateful that they've linked arms with Free the Children. The J Factor team, this is our slogan, this is our signature, is the J Factor team, and it really is about empowering people, like Kathleen said, to really take control of their life and their financial future. And we're so fortunate that the three of us get to work together on a daily basis and have such incredible, I mean, we stand in awe of the leadership that is on this team. It is incredible. That we are learning every day, and that's the best part. When I look back, it's about all of the learning that we've been able to do, and people teaching people. This was just from a fairly recent photo shoot that we did, and again, I am so honored to be working with Kathleen Deggelman and Becky Hurley, who both for me are mentors and both have had such incredible success. And together, we're very excited. It's a very exciting thing in our industry to have three women who have all achieved the level of diamond. We always say diamond backed by a diamond, backed by a diamond, and it's pretty exciting, the things that are happening and the excitement that we're creating in the Jeunesse world, in the network marketing world. One of the things, looking back on the 21 years that I've been in this profession, absolutely is the people that I've met and the communities that I've belonged to. And we have created a system so that people, it's a duplicatable system, but a system to build that community. And one of the way, fortunate with social media and the way that that platform has allowed us to reach out all across the world, is we have a closed Facebook group, our J Factor team, where there's always tons and tons of information, and you very quickly feel part of this community. So that's wonderful, because the moment you bring somebody onto your team, you just plug them into this. There's a pin post at the top where people can get all of the information that they need to get started and have a business right from day one and feel very part of the community in Jeunesse. We have a J Factor team training page, which gives people all of the tools that they need. And again, this is so nice, because one of the things we love is to be able to point, guide, and direct people to the information that they need, instead of feeling like they need to reinvent the wheel or search all over the place for information. And over the last 2-3 years, creating all of this information. So you've got your first steps to getting started, you've got all of your opportunity webinars, you've got training videos, a place for a first look for new prospects, recorded calls, team calendar, and an incredible marketing system. So all of the things that you need are right at your fingertips, and you just pass them on to people to create that duplicity in your team. Our team calendar, this is where all of the events are happening, and it's updated on a regular basis, so you can go on there, click it, and you can find out. This is the best part. I mean, international business. So if you have people who are in Canada and you're in the States, you can send them up to a meeting, and we'll make sure we take really good care of them and make sure they connect back with you. So this calendar is something you want to continue to watch and see what areas we're going to be in. And Kathleen, this is a very exciting time for us, just launched yesterday. So Kathleen?
Yeah, very, very exciting. It's been in the works for a couple of months, and I so appreciate that many of you encouraged me to bring this to the team, because I'm seeing how excited everybody is, and I do think it's a total game changer for us. But we have our own J Factor team marketing system now. This is just one of the intro pages. If you go to our website, jfactorteam.com, and click on marketing, it'll take you to the first steps to getting started. I'm just going to share with you a few of the highlights. Jordan Klaus, our marketing system developer, has just done an amazing job of putting together a first-class system for us, where you're going to be able to put out your own beautiful replicated web pages. I mean, they're truly. I mean, I'm still finding pages that I haven't seen yet, and it's just done such a great job. Beautiful presentation, very clear, very easy to follow, very professional, something that you can feel really proud of. And then we also have standalone product pages, because there may be people on our team that really just want to promote Zen Body right now, or you're more excited about Instantly Ageless than anything else, or maybe the Reserve is something that you're just so excited about. These are standalone product pages. The PDF from the company, the videos, the product information, and just some beautiful pictures. Great way to share an individual product comes as part of this package. And then we also have our own exclusive to us J Factor team landing pages. There's quite a few other landing pages that are available, but these are the first 4 exclusive to our team that we're going to start with, and we'll be adding more. We've got one for the opportunity for, to try and go out there and market to people that may be interested in joining your business and earning money. And then we've also got several on the Instantly Ageless, including our famous one with Becky Hurley. And you have options of whether you make these capture page to load the capture page. I don't know how to say that. You have the option of whether the capture page information is displayed on the screen or not. You have the option of adding an Aweber or a get response for autoresponders or not. You can keep this as simple as possible for the brand new person that's just getting into online marketing. It's very, very cookie cutter-ish. We have a great tutorial that Jordan has put together. Be sure and watch that tutorial so that you can figure out where you want to come in and what's the best approach for you. And all the way up to the very, very advanced online marketer that really wants to customize all of this and get their own look and feel and use their own videos and their own graphics. So it's one-stop shopping for all of that and everything in between. We're very, very excited about this. The other night we had our launch call. We had about 100 people on the call, and right after the call I posted the first steps to getting started and the link from J Factor team to the marketing area, the new marketing area, and I think within minutes we had about 200 comments. So very excited that you're all very excited about this, and again, I'm grateful that you encouraged me, even pushed me to do this. So just to wrap this up, how you get started is you pay for your membership fee. If you're brand new, you want to get back to the person that invited you to this webinar. You get started, you pay for your membership fee. In the US, that's $49.95, and in Canada, it's $29.95. That gives you your back office, everything you need to run a serious international business. It's an amazing platform to run your business, and it also gives you access to the wholesale pricing. And I hope that you have enjoyed this presentation. I hope that you see what we see. We have an incredible lineup of products to share with the world, and we have the best comp plan in the market. And with our J Factor team, I feel very, very proud to be a part of creating this culture and this excitement. We are definitely one of the fastest growing, if not the fastest growing team in Jeunesse. We're making it happen, and we're very excited to be partnering with you. And we look forward to seeing you on Facebook and at all of our events. Kathleen, anything else you want to share?
Nope. I always just say to people at the end, sometimes people often say, I wish something like this would come across or happen for me. This is it, and Jeunesse is it, and it can be your vehicle for an absolutely incredible, life-changing future. So we hope you join us.
Thank you very much for joining us. And for anybody that's brand new to the network marketing world or brand new to Jeunesse, you have landed in an incredible place. The timing could not be better for you to take this seriously and to truly go out and change your life and to help other people change theirs. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you soon.